Good evening, Miss. My name is Chantati Radu. Today, I'm excited to share you with my program called Library Management System. This program streamlines a management of library book collections from adding new books to checking their availability, borrowing, and returning. Now let's start. To start, the program is organized into three keys first. The first one is library.cpp. The second one is library.h, and the third one is test library.cpp. And the library.cpp files holds a class implementations, and library.h contains class declarations and includes, and the test library.cpp holds the main function and user interactions and user input. Now let's explore the main part of the program by looking at its key functionality. Here, the main functionality of the library management system program revolves around managing the library books collections. User can interact with the library by adding books, listing available books, borrowing books, and returning books. First functionality is adding books. User can input the title and author of a new book they want to add to the library. The program checks if there is space in the library's collections to accommodate to the new book. If there is space, the book is added, and users can view the updated library catalog. And the second functionality is a listing book. The book display a list of all books in the library, showing each book's title, author, and availability books, borrowing or available. And users can quickly see which books are currently available for borrowing. And the third functionality is borrowing books. Users specify the title of a book they wish to borrow, and the program checks if the requested book is available. If the book is available, it is marked as borrowed, and the user receives a confirmations message. And if the book is already borrowed or not found, appropriate message are displayed. And the last functionality is returning book. User input the title of a book they are returning, and the program checks if the book was borrowed and is eligible for return. If the book was indeed borrowed, it is available status is updated, and user receive a confirmations message. And if the book was not borrowed or cannot be found, appropriate message as displayed. Now let's walk through a typical scenario. Imagine we populating the library with Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, The Story Before Sunset by Sunday, and Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. And then we list all the book, and after that for the borrow book functionality, now we simulate borrow the Story Before Sunset and Harry Potter, and then we list the book that to notice that the book are borrowed and change it to borrowed for the book that has been borrowed. And for return book functionality, let's input Harry Potter, and then we list the book again. Again, it viewing the list again and a variable replace for the return. Yes, and the effects management of this program is that the program streamlines library tasks, enhancing efficiency for librarians and patrons. And we employ C++ feature like class, objects, dynamic memory allocations, and console. And throughout the presentation, we have showcased the main functionality and walk through a scenario. Now let's let's see the input of the output of the program. Here is the output of the program. Write a library catalog, Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling available, The Story Before Sunset by Sunday available, Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer available. And here, after we input, it lists down all the available book. And after that, let's we borrow The Story Before Sunset by Sunday, and it lists a book not found in the library and library catalog. Show that Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling available. The Story Before Sunset by Sunday is borrowed because in the borrow functionality we already borrowed this book. For the Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer, it is available, and this book is already in the library. And here is the library catalog for the returning functionality. Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling available, The Story Before Sunset by Sunday borrow, and Midnight Sun by Stephanie available because we has not returned anything. For in conclusions, this library management system program provides an intuitive and practical way to manage a library books collections. It demonstrates the uses of class, object, dynamic memory allocations, and basic consoles input-output in C++. And thank you, Miss, for your attention. Now my presentation has come to the end.